Hello, boys and girls. It's story time with Dr. Sachs from the White Salmon-Bingen Rotary Club to read you today's book, Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andreae. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Poor Gerald. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. All the animals are having fun, except for Gerald. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant to behold. See the warthogs? They're waltzing. And the rhinos, they're rock and rolling. And the lions, well, they are absolutely fabulous doing the tango. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons, they teamed up for a splendid coddish reel. See the chimps doing the cha-cha? And there are the baboons. Yep. They're doing a Scottish reel, all right. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked onto the floor. But the lions saw him coming and soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Poor Gerald. They're making fun of him. All the jungle animals are laughing at Gerald. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted on the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. I feel kind of sad for Gerald too. It's not fun to be alone. Not when all the other animals are having fun together. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. The moon is so big and beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who's seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, You just need a different song. Do you see the cricket? Gerald's looking up at the moon. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze, says the cricket. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. See the cricket up there? He's giving Gerald advice. He's become Gerald's friend. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. There's the cricket playing his fiddle, and there's Gerald and his legs, his neck, and his tail. They're all moving and grooving. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. And that's the same picture on the cover of this book. Look at Gerald. It looks like he's breakdancing, doesn't it? Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing, Gerald cried. And look at Gerald. He really is dancing. And all the animals of the jungle are amazed at what Gerald is doing. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." And look at Gerald. He's dancing up a storm in front of all of his animal friends. That's amazing what Gerald can do now when he has the cricket helping him. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. We know, don't we? But Gerald simply twirled about and finished with a bow. Gerald didn't tell his secret, did he? No, but we know, don't we? Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. And that's so true. When we love to hear music, our bodies and our feet and our hands, they just start moving and grooving like Gerald. And I want to thank you, boys and girls, for listening today and may you have a safe day as well. Bye-bye for now.